going to show you this video again. It's kind of a warm-up to meeting the man himself. That's the guy.
Wow.
That's kind of a daredevil of the sea, if you ask me.
Yeah.
He's a sailor. His name is Alex Thomson, and he's the guy in the suit who's sitting right next to me in the suit right now. Alex, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
That was a stunt, a publicity stunt, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
it was me having some fun combining my hobby with my job, but primarily a publicity
Your
stunt.
job is competitive racer around the world. That you engage in races competitively, right?
Yes, on my own.
On your own.
Yes.
And in November of this year, you're going to start the round the world race.
The Vendée Globe, single-handed, non-stop around the world.
Any help of any kind?
If you touch dry land, you're disqualified.
You can't dock anywhere. No stopping whatsoever.
I can put an anchor down, but I'm not allowed to go into dock. I'm not allowed to turn my engine on. I'm not allowed to take anything on board after the start.
Wait. You can't turn the engine on?
You can't turn the engine on, no. It's
You
a
gotta
sailing
sail?
race.
Yeah.
Well, how long does
Wind
it take
power.
wind power. How long does it take to sail around the world?
The record's 78 days. I did it in 80 last time, and I finished in third place.
This is an annual round-the-world race, right?
Happens every 4 years.
Sorry, every 4 years. Because you were on the show before you did the last one, as I recall.
Yeah.
And you finished third.
Finished third, yeah.
You did it in 80 days.
80 days. Around the world in 80 days.
Okay, now, this is your job. This is what you do for a living.
It is, yeah.
So
And
if you win this race, if the next time it kicks off in November, how much do you win?
it's not really about the money, but there is some money involved. The winner of this race will get about 150,000 euros. But it's a bit like the Tour de France. You know, if you win the Tour de France, it's not really about the money, you know.
It's a sponsorship. Somebody's sponsoring you, I take it.
Yeah, no, I'm sponsored by Hugo Boss and Mercedes and BASF.
So that's where the... Okay, come on,
But
let's
it's,
get clear. That's
again,
where the money comes from, right?
That's, in sailing, you know, it's not about money. It's not like a professional footballer. It's not like a professional cyclist. You know, we do it for the love, for the beauty.
Do you really?
Yeah, I just love to compete.
Aren't you ever terrified? You gotta be.
Well, last November, we'd launched a new boat, and I was in a storm. I was actually asleep, and a big wave, a rogue wave, came and turned the boat upside down. And suddenly I was full of water, and we were actually rescued by a helicopter. Very quickly, we rescued the boat, and then we got back out there again. So it does happen.
Oh, so if that happens, you can get back in the race. You're not disqualified because a helicopter came to right the boat. That's okay.
No, the helicopter rescued us, and then we had to go and get a tugboat and rescue the boat, and we were out of that race. It was a transatlantic race.
Okay.
So the Vendée Globe, if anything out of the ordinary, anything where you're taking anything on board, anywhere you stop, you are disqualified.
Now, where does the Vendée Globe race start from in November?
Well, it starts in Les Sables d'Olonne in France, which is where we'll finish this race from New York to Les Sables d'Olonne, which starts on Sunday.
On Sunday, you're taking off to cross the Atlantic, single-handedly.
That's
kind
correct.
of a warm-up for the global race.
Oh, well, a sprint.
Alex, we're in admiration, and that's a fact. And we hope you do well. It was great to see you, okay?
Thank you very much.
Good luck, Alex Thomson.